Have you ever been 24th before?
Never. I can't even me.
Can you imagine
move on to
24th?
And you can't relate of a Champions League trophy.
24th. Stop being 24th.
Defending champions. For
If they go and lose this one, it's 28th they are going to.
And of course, it's back for European football. I know two people on this table can relate to, European football. The one person that can't relate.
I don't need it.
Exactly.
I don't need it.
That's the person.
I
don't need it.
I didn't mention.
I've done what I want to do in Europe. I'm not doing it.
I didn't
again.
mention names.
What did you do?
I'm not. Two Champions League finals, a UEFA Cup trophy, a first Cup trophy. Two first Cup trophies. Cup Winners' Cup against Arsenal in 1980.
All this year, say you are not even born. You are not even born.
UEFA Cup 2004, I was right there.
He was born.
I was there. Champions League finals 2000, 2001.
So I was still pushing things on. Please.
Player midfielder of the year 2 years ago. UEFA midfielder
of the year. That are old kids that they give birth to can't relate.
That's their business.
A child that was born in 2004, he never married by now.
Oh,
never did plan marriage.
Do you know what's funny about that? Because that was when Arsenal last won the league.
I won a title. I get Copa del Rey.
I get Copa del Rey. I won Copa del Rey.
I'm in the Champions League.
I won Copa del Rey now.
No,
but what's the point of being Champions League?
That's the point. So anyways, where two kings are there, we can always allow.
Why
you can join kings to the table.
Why are you fans?
We are in the Champions League.
Why you?
I did Champions League.
Both of you have won 15 Champions League trophies. Then 15-0.
It no concern me. It no concern me.
Now wow.
After me too, I'm the team with one of the most appearances in the Champions League.
Without winning
it. You know concern.
You know they always do that. They do that. Yamin Lamar is not the youngest player to watch his coach get red card. All those things. You don't concern anybody. Where team that spent the most time in the Champions League without.
We'll bring in one more. We'll bring in one more guy.
But Sarah, you know how you talk on this.
Know how you caution yourself.
Drive me come on. This is the rule. Are you not in trouble in Champions League?
No,
are you like 25th?
I can't be shaking.
You are 24th.
And
you're talking to me.
I can't be shaking.
I've never been 24th in anything in my life.
You can never be there.
Man, my team can never be 24th. I've never seen my team 24th on any table in my life. You are on a table and you're 24th.
Running.
I guess Atalanta. Let Lookman catch you.
Anyways, on this particular episode, we are limiting you to 500 words.
I'm 19.
So now as you talk,
you are 24.
We are limiting you to this.
I'm 19th in the league. But that's the lowest I can be. That's the lowest I've seen my team. But I've never seen my team 24th.
How many teams play your league?
I don't care how many teams. No concern me. I can't be 24th.
European royalty. Sarah, know how you talk on this table. It's about the Champions League, and you have to even.
I don't talk to people that are 24.
Even you.
I don't talk to people that are 24.
Not allow me.
But then we've gotten to that.
I don't talk to people.
But anyways, let's move on to
24th.
Let's move on to this week's action.
Have you ever been 24th before?
Never. I can't even me.
Can you imagine 24th?
And you can't relate of a Champions League trophy.
24th. Stop being 24th.
Defending champions.
If they go and lose this one, it's 28th they are going to.
Well, this is match day 6, and I think this is the only week where the fixtures are not really
tough.
Explosive, that's the word. They are not really explosive. I'm seeing Atalanta, Real Madrid, but that one is quite basic. Ademola Lookman will come out on top.
They're going to destroy.
They will explode in that.
We have big games this time.
Dortmund. No, I don't call Dortmund Barca a big game because two of them are two
Juventus City.
Juventus that will come out that will come out with the mind of playing 0-0. That's their
just like we said last.
That's their plan. Their plan in that game is to come out to play.
Do you know how crazy it is that they were losing 2-0 and they still found a way to draw?
You know we did that. We said that there's no way that Juve was going to score in that game.
You even said I got to do Bologna win or draw.
Yes. So Juventus except City just come out explosive that day and score, but we know Juventus, their own game plan is to draw that game. So Dortmund, Barca, two of them are funny teams. You don't even really know.
I think one of the most important games where eyes would be on has to be Atalanta and Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's
our eyes would be there to watch Real Madrid lose.
Please, I don't want to watch. I think your eyes.
Oh, me, I'll be there. I'll front row. You see, as my team is not in Europe, I can be a hater with my full chest.
Well, I'm happy with the fact that at least we came up this weekend. We had a good result, and that should sort of push us going further. It's not like it's the main thing, but you look at how Madrid is playing. We blow hot, blow cold. But
did you enjoy Mbappe's performance?
Yes, I did.
I did too.
I did. He's doing well, and I like the fact that that's Ancelotti now tries to put in Adagula in game, because I talked about it that yes, he's young, but give him chance. This boy, we need to see how he can perform, and he's working quite well.
What's going on with Hendrick? It's not getting.
Me, right from time, I'm not an Hendrick fan. No, we stayed there and I always talked about
No, you're angry that he did not pass.
No, apart from the past.
Since that day,
no, apart from the
just here, Hendrick.
Apart from the past, I've always been that big fan of Adagola, especially watching him in the Euros. He did really overperformed for his Turkey side, but.
I'm a believer in Hendrick.
But the only
give him chances, let him play that 9. Give him the number 9.
Coming from haters.
Give him the number 9.
The worst thing I can do is to take advice from both of them. My team will get relegated if I try to do that.
But anyways, but from a tactical point now, Sarah, Atalanta versus Real Madrid, how do you see that game going?
From a tactical point, Lookman scored 4.
There's always say football without violence.
Forget violence now.
But
this can actually happen. Okay, maybe not for, but you can score a hat-trick.
I know that people got injured that day.
You can score a hat-trick.
Maybe Vasquez got injured. Didn't Vasquez get injured? I know Bellingham got injured.
Bellingham got injured. But it's not
but
going
it's
to
not
be.
like a serious.
But I don't think it's serious.
It was not serious. It was just like a knock or something.
Actually,
I think.
But I think that we're going to see end-to-end stuff because Real Madrid don't know how to do this thing where they just hold the ball and calm down and suck you in. They're not methodical. Their own is we have ball.
Score you.
And the kind of goals they like to score, like that Adagola goal during the weekend. It was a straight line, no? Goalkeeper straight to Modric. I think it was Modric or who was it?
It was Modric.
And Modric straight ball and go. That's what they want to do. Just go straight to the net. And I think Atalanta too are a team that are very brave.
Yeah, the biggest thing they do for them is that first of the top of the Serie A now, ahead of Napoli, and that is so much confidence going to Champions League because no one is beating them with them, but then they're already top of Serie A and they have no reason to fear because teams have done it to Madrid this season. We've lost to the minute of teams. With all respect to those teams, but then I feel this is the time we are going to go on that run because the next 3 games, apart from this one against Atalanta, it's now like our future, knowing if we're going to play in the Champions League or not. And I don't think these players would not.
I like that. I like that you said that. At least, because you were doing as if that's not a possibility.
But anyways, let's talk about the side. Let's talk about the side Real Madrid did at the weekend. Girona, they're actually taking on the Champions League leaders, Liverpool. What do you expect from that game?
Liverpool win.
Straightforward. For Liverpool. Liverpool had like rest. They had extra rest at the weekend, so they are.
But I know one team that rested. I know one team that rested and came to collect 4-0. So I'm not calling names, but it's not by resting.
We are talking about Liverpool, not another team.
I'm just saying. You expect it to be straightforward?
Yeah, I think it's going to be straightforward, or maybe talk about goals, but I expect them. That's all. Liverpool to continue on their unbeaten form. I don't see that form ending by come to an end by Girona. I don't think that will happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Girona have been atrocious.
Another game that actually deserves a mention is Leverkusen Inter.
Yes.
Could be a good watch as well.
Yeah, 2 teams are in the top 8, unlike some people that are 24th.
Wait, sorry, where are you guys on Champions League? Are you not 10th? 10 times 2 is what?
24th. Oh. 20, even if you multiply 10 by 2, you still don't get there.
Okay, you have to add the 4 goals that Barca gives them.
Now add it.
Now add it.
24. 6 points from 5 games.
Boys, forget that's the way you are slating for the worst young best player.
No, there's no day in the stadium.
Imagine you jar imagine you actually jar out of 24.
I can't imagine it. It's not going to happen.
It's possible.
If you lose this one, you are like 30th.
I don't think it's going to happen. So anyway, I won't imagine it. There's no reason for me to imagine it.
Yeah, but anyway, so another game that could actually Dortmund Barca, both teams are not the most consistent at the moment.
That'll be game for goals.
Game for goals, right?
That's not about
yeah. It's going to look. Barca cannot defend. Dortmund cannot defend themselves.
And Dortmund actually have that in behind threats. They can they're a team that can really take advantage of like a high line.
I think they can also they can beat that high line trap.
And they've actually been good in Champions League and rubbish in the league.
That's how they always play for every season. They are good in Champions League.
Speaking about your brothers in the Champions League, PSG, do you think they can get?
Is his brother?
Okay, 24 and
25. Just twins now. So do you think they can get a result against Salzburg?
I think they will lose.
Why are you asking this one?
Stop asking me any question about PSG now. I'll just be directing to
it's watching.
It's too much at this point. But yeah, Arsenal, Monaco, just one. I think both of them are actually on the same point in the Champions League. Just go different, separate both sides. That game actually promises to be exciting. What do you see from that game?
I think it's one game that, for me, I think both teams can score. One thing I talk about, for Monaco, they have that pace. We've seen that, we see that from the players. Even when I think that was against Madrid, that's where we could see how they were able to cut through it. For us now, the only thing that Arsenal can do is that their set piece. No team is beating it. I'm not saying any team that can beat that. But can Arsenal be more creative than that? That's the problem that will be asking for them this time. Because yes, they're in a comfortable position. I don't even see Arsenal will still make it to the knockout stages.
Yeah, but
no matter how,
when
they meet top sides. But I think Monaco is a good test. Not the biggest of it, but it's one that Arteta will look at and say, okay, let me see how my team will still find a way to get all 3 points. Well,
fair enough.
Well, it's one again for the goals. I think Monaco can also score.
I don't think Arsenal have a problem with top sides though. And I feel like even when you play top sides, you need things like corners.
Things like actually
make the difference. Slight differences can change games like that. But for the Monaco team, they can spring a surprise, yes. But I think Arsenal at home, is a lot different from if they were going to France. I'll say
for them to do so. I think it's like the first 5-10 minutes. Monaco knows how to say they can just score that early. Maybe.
Fair enough. And sorry, just on the final note before we go to our predictions, Leipzig, Aston Villa.
They won during the weekend. Anything you want to say now? The two sides, they won.
Leipzig have lost all their matches.
Those guys are
literally lost all their matches.
But they got a win during the weekend.
But they've lost all their matches in Champions League. That's insane.
Wait, like no win.
0-0-5. 4 goals, 10 conceded.
Aston Villa will be them.
I believe that.
Is that not the case?
I can't see them getting anything from this game. But again, Aston Villa have not been great either. So, I don't know. But again, they've picked up form now a little. They've won, I think, 2 games now straight.
Yeah.
Although one of them was Southampton. Everybody beats Southampton.
Fair enough.
But
let's do the usual, the rituals, your bold predictions, your bold betting tips for Tuesdays and Wednesdays games.
Yeah, Sarah should start.
No, person that is 24 to start. Please.
I'm not cooking in Champions League. I cannot be putting my mouth in Champions League conversations.
Okay, let's start with the person on top. You on top.
Start with the 24th.
You start. Now you have been
start to 24th, please start.
Okay.
Help us start.
Okay. Big one. But I believe my team was going to win. Atalanta. They are their home ground.
If you don't believe, who won't believe? You have to believe now.
They just put it there, straight win for Real Madrid against Atalanta. I'm going to go for
2.5 odds for Real Madrid to win. It's not what my struggles.
So how many do you want it to be before? 5 points?
It's not what my struggles.
2 point something is okay now. How many do you want it to be before?
I'd rather go with Atalanta to win at 2.85. Almost 3 odds.
Atalanta to win.
Yes, why can't they beat you? Anyways, continue. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. Then the other one would be Dortmund, Barcelona. I'll go for a draw. But not a goalless one.
That's very bold. Okay, I like bold ones.
I'm going to go for a draw, but not a goalless one.
Nice.
Yep, a score draw. And the last but not the least, talking about Liverpool will win, so that's not going to be a serious one. So I'll leave that out of it. Yes, not surprising. City to come back to win. They're going to win. They won't draw Juventus.
They will beat Juventus.
Yes.
It's not really that bold. But yeah.
It's bold because Juventus doesn't like to draw. They're going to their home ground.
But those guys lost to Stuttgart at home, so.
City would win.
But yeah, anyways, please don't, in your prediction, don't tell us PSG to lose.
Don't even try it.
Don't just, this one we are giving you predictions.
Someone cannot tell truth.
Yes.
What kind of truth is
don't give us that prediction.
But I got this weekend, I said,
don't give us again. We don't want it again.
Pressure. I think you're the one. It's after Luis Enrique's job. If that story was a coach, I was looking at him.
Maybe actually apply. So
are you sure you don't have a coaching badge?
I'm just a hater. Okay. I promise. My intentions are very noble. I'm a hater because I don't like when coaches are arrogant without being able to back up. See, I don't mind arrogance if you can back it up.
Fair enough.
But if you are for me arrogant, chief, I must be in charge of everything, I must control everything, I'm coming to say nonsense in press conferences, you have to show me workings.
Fair enough.
So, okay, sir. You're bold one.
Brest to win. Against PSV.
Brest to come out on top, of course.
Home. Okay. Mbappe brace.
Mbappe brace. Oh yeah, now. You said you don't believe him.
I believe him. I said it with my chest.
Why you clear your truth?
I think one team in the top 5 leagues not facing a top 5 league team will lose.
Call the team. Be bold.
This guy is just a
Be bold. Call the team. So don't stress our viewers. Be bold. Call the team.
Fraudulent politician.
Sarah, call the team.
Where could be? Okay.
Okay. I'll say. You say I can't mention the team's name now.
We know what he wants to say. Go on.
Okay, fine. I think that let me see. I think these guys win against. I think Young Boys win against Stuttgart.
No. It's kind of bold prediction.
You say you want bold, I don't talk bold. Wait, as if you tied my hands to PSG.
No problem. No problem. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, for me, mine is not really outrageous. Feyenoord, Sparta Prague. I think there will be 4 goals in that game. At least 4 goals. So about 3.5. Arsenal game. I think Arsenal alone will play at least 7 corners. Arsenal alone, not Arsenal Monarch. Arsenal alone will play at least 7 corners. Stuttgart will beat Young Boys by at least 2 goals. And
we shall see. Monaco to win, by the way. Straight win.
And AC Milan to also win by at least 2 goals.
Oh,
I like your faith in Milano.
No, it's not my faith. It's just
they can turn that game into
basketball. But anyways, yeah. So that's it. That's it for us here. And those are predictions and our best betting tips ahead of the midweek's action. And again, don't forget that we'll give you more comprehensive tips on our social media handles. Don't forget we are Expert Nigeria on all platforms, and you get more accurate tips and predictions, on those match days as we always do. Aside our daily 5 odds, you will also see Champions League predictions, Europa League predictions, and whatever as they come. So give us your thoughts in the comment section below. What are you expecting from match day 6 in the Champions League? Can Arsenal, do it again against Monaco without set pieces this time? Will Ademola Lookman come out on top against Real Madrid? Why
how do you say without set piece? What do people know how to do again? Sarah, what do they know how to do again?
Calm down, Can Ademola Lookman shine against Real Madrid? And will Manchester City return to winning ways in Italy? All of that and many more. And we'll be here to give you the review after the midweek's action. Stay tuned.
Set piece team.